Well, hello everyone. This is Linda Sue, or Linda with Linda Sue Plants for you. I finally got my box I've been waiting for. Oh my goodness, it was quite the fiasco, but I'm not going to go into all that because I don't want to talk about anything negative today. I ordered a box of plants from Garden Gals Plants, and I have 5 plants and 1 heat pack. I did order the heat pack and it was $8, but it was a 96-hour heat pack, and I did that because our temperatures are getting down into the teens, so I want to make sure that they stayed good. Now I am going to do a little disclaimer here that I have to keep an eye on my phone because my husband is at the store, and I'm trying to do this before he gets home. But I want to get these out of this wrapping because it's been so cold. They've been in here for I don't know how long. Days. Actually, I think about a week and a half. And he's always got questions when he's at the store. So if that happens, I apologize ahead of time. But let's get started. Okay, this is Uniheat for, that's the wrapping for the heat pack. It's hard as a rock. I don't know why I was expecting it to be soft, but it's cold now. It was good for up to 94 hours. So, it's been longer than 94 hours, but maybe it at least protected it for the first part of its journey. I was just looking on the internet one day, and I don't do that too often anymore, but I was looking, I don't remember what prompted me to do this even, but I think I was looking for the piggyback plant. No, I take that back. I was watching Just Myra. She's got a channel, a YouTube channel, and she was showing us her plants. And one of her plants was a trailing watermelon begonia, which I had never even heard of, let alone seen, and I fell in love with that plant instantly. And you guys know me, I love begonias anyway, so when I saw that, I had to have it. So I went to look that up, and the very first link that I clicked on was an Etsy link for Garden Gals Plants. So, and then of course, you know, they always kind of bait you with that, you know, if you order this much more, you get free shipping. So of course I had to do that. And you know, I don't think I've even purchased a plant since March, other than one that I bought for outside. But I mean, indoor house plants, I haven't been actively buying plants or even looking. So I thought I'm going to just treat myself today. So I ordered a whole box. And I can see by looking at them that they're probably kind of small, but that's okay. I can grow them up. And this whole order was under $100, by the way, so I thought that was pretty reasonable. I guess the proof will be in the pudding when we look at the plants themselves. And hopefully they made it okay. Oh my goodness. This is a lot bigger than I even thought I was going to get. Okay. Wow. Just look at the color of those leaves and the detail. This is the begonia. I sure wish the lighting in here was better. I'm getting very close to being done with my dining room, folks, and once I finish that, I'm going to try to do something about my lighting situation in here. I know it's not the best, and I apologize for that, but we gotta do the best with what we have sometimes, and so that's what I'm doing. Packed very nicely, I think. I just want to get this topping out of here, and we'll worry about the rest of the tape later. This is not fun for you to watch, I know. You aren't even in the picture here. What the heck? Let me move you. Let me move you. Hopefully that'll be better. Is that better? Yeah. Okay. So that is the watermelon begonia. Boy, I sure hope I can keep her alive. She's gorgeous. Look at the red stems. And look at the veining detail. Isn't she pretty? Oh. Okay. That's one. 4 to go. And like I said, it's packed very well with just minimal expense. I like that. I don't need anything fancy. Just practical. Oh, and this is my second favorite. Oh, so pretty. These are really good good sized plants. That first one I paid 18, and this one I paid 16. And that might sound like a lot for this size plant, but it grows very fast, and I have not seen these in the stores. This is the piggyback plant. I had one of these years ago, and it was amazingly huge. I couldn't put my arms around it. It was so big. And it was a pretty common plant back then too, so, but I have not seen this anywhere in the last 2 years. And maybe I'm just looking in all the wrong places, but I haven't, and I wasn't sure if it was even a thing anymore, if it was even available, if anybody was growing them. So when I saw that, I got excited. Okay. And again, this is Garden Gals Plants on Etsy. Isn't she cute? And as you can see, the leaves, the new leaves grow out of the middle of the other leaf. So here's one. And you see that? And they keep doing that. So it's a fun plant, and if you have kids, they would probably really get a kick out of it. Very nice, very nice. I am very, very impressed right now. And let's see this one. Oh, I thought this was interesting. I had never seen one of these before, and this is the Devil's Backbone, it's called. It doesn't have the botanical name on it, so I have no idea what that is. I guess I'll have to research that at some point, but I don't know, judging by the leaves, it almost feels like a peperomia, but I have no clue. And I need to get the and again, just masking tape and newspaper and I'm not sure what's inside, if that's paper towel or what it is, but whatever it is, it's doing its job. I will definitely be ordering from them again. I'm very, very happy with my order. This is actually, this is newspaper too. I can see the print. That's a good idea. It's damp newspaper. Wow. And here she is. And she looks like she needs a drink. She's a little shriveled, but that's to be expected. But we'll see when she opens up. I really liked the elongated leaves. And look at that stem. Looks like somebody gave it a perm. Oh, okay. And she's quite big. Alright, we got 2 more. And so far, no call for Bobby. Knock on wood. Okay. I would have done this earlier in the day, but I just got these just now. And they said they could deliver it up to 9 o'clock tonight, so I'm feeling very fortunate that it didn't come at that time. Okay, this plant is called Jade Jitters. And while I'm not a huge succulent fan, I guess because I'm just not real good with them, I do like jade, and I have several different types of jade. So, and I saw this one. I saw a big one of these on that site, and I was pretty excited about the shape of it and how the leaves were kind of crooked and maybe, I don't know, wonky looking. That seems to be a popular word right now, and that's a good description for what I'm trying to say. So, all right. Well, you probably can't see it because it's such a tiny thing. But these leaves were kind of curling and twisting and kind of going all over the place. So I'm sure as it gets bigger, it's going to do that. It's starting to a little bit, but you can't get the full gist of what I saw because the plant is so small. But it's all right. It will grow. Okay. And last but not least, and this is for my daughter. My friend Susie from Suzette's Gardens sent me a cutting from her Adensonii, and it's growing like crazy. And my daughter fell in love with it, and I was going to give her a cutting from it. But when I saw this on the website, I thought, oh, why don't I just give her I'll just get her a plant because cuttings take so long, and she was so in love with this. I mean, I don't see her get too excited over too many plants, but this one she did. So I didn't want her to have to wait for me to make a cutting and root it and all that. And she's just starting out as a plant lover, so I wouldn't want to give it to her unless it was very well rooted and established. And I thought by the time I do that, I might as well just buy her one. And look at this. My goodness. There's several plants in here. Ooh. I'm tempted to take one out, but I won't. Look at that. Look at those leaves. Trisha, if you're watching, this one's for you. Look at all the leaves on this thing. Oh, that one's a little... I'm shocked. I am really surprised at the size of these plants for the price. And no shipping. I think the whole thing was like $94 or something. Or $96.40. Oh yeah, and then plus tax, so it did come to $101. But that was for all 5 plants and a heat pack. So really, I don't think that's bad. I don't think that's bad price at all. So what do you guys think? Shoot me a comment and let me know. Let me know if you're as excited as I am. And tell me if you've ever seen the piggyback before. Excuse me. Okay. So that's it, the last one. So I'm going to set these all out, and I'll give you an overview of everything in a moment. I'll be right back. Alrighty, and I'm back. So I'm going to finish up this video by repotting. Sometimes I do this and sometimes I don't. And I don't have any rhyme or reason for why. I just guess it's a gut feeling. I don't feel like I need to repot these for any other purpose other than I got a pleasant surprise. They came very huge in very tiny pots, and I want to get them into a pot so they can spread out a little bit. So I went and got some pots together, and now we're gonna do this hopefully fairly quickly. This is my move some of this out of the way so you can see what I'm doing. This is my piggyback plant, and I can see you're already not in the picture here. One of these days we'll get this right. Okay, that's better, huh? Okay, and I'm going to put it in this pot, and I love these pots. It's a hanging pot with a saucer. This came from Lowe's, I believe. Nope, Stein's Garden Center. And it does have a hook. So I'm going to put this in there because this is going to get huge. And first I'm going to dump out. Whoa. Okay. I'm not going to mess with the roots because this is very wet. I watered it last night and I probably shouldn't have. But because they were in the mail for so long, I didn't want to. I thought they might be thirsty, but I'm going to leave it intact. They've got very fine roots, and because the soil is so wet, if I start pulling on that soil, I'm going to be definitely taking some of the root system off, and I sure don't want to do that. Okay. And again, just a reminder, I have not seen these plants anywhere, and I'm sure there are some of you that have, and if you have, and you want to put that in the comment section, please do, because I'm sure there are other people that would love to have this, and I have no idea where to send them, because other than where I got this one, and I think they said there was only 2 or 3 of these left when I ordered mine, so it's called the piggyback plant. Very fun plant and very fast grower. This is a different kind of a setup than I'm used to. It's just got a tab on one side, but I really like these. If I ever get to a point where I can get back to steins again, I would buy a plant just to be able to get some more of these pots, because they're very, very nice. They're sturdy and easy to work with, and unlike some of my draining pots, they've got a saucer, so I don't have to take them down to water. Okay, and if you see me blowing dirt off the table, I'm not brushing it onto the floor. It's my potting tray is right below it, so no, I'm not throwing dirt on my floor intentionally, although I do get an awful lot of dirt on the floor anyway, so kind of a moot point probably. Okay, this, my Adensonii, or I should say my daughter's. Oh, she's going to be so excited when she sees this in person. I can't wait. And I'm hoping she's going to pick it up tomorrow. I'm going to cut this leaf because it's already starting to rot here, and I don't want that to spread. One thing that I want to point out with this plant, and I've heard other people say it, you have to be careful when these start to grow, because they don't mind growing inside of each other. On my plant, I have to periodically pull. The leaf curls up and it goes up into the space there, and then it gets stuck and it sometimes can't open. So you have to keep an eye on these and make sure that that's not happening. And if it is, it's a simple fix. You just pull it out. So, oh, I see another leaf here that I'm going to cut off. We don't want to start out with a problem plant, especially for my daughter. I believe this is either cold damage or from shipping, but I'm not going to take any chances. Seems to be a lot of problems with fungus these days, and I sure wouldn't want to send that over to her house. So, alright, I'm going to fill this up, put it in here, and I am hoping, I got to check and make sure. Ooh. I'm hoping that this, nope, it's not going to fit. Dang. Well, I was hoping that this would fit in here, but it's not going to. Even if I bend these, no. Well, I do have another planter here. It's not really dirty, folks. It just had some soil fall into it. I'm not sure if this is going to be a good idea or not. I know that these, yeah, I think it will. There's at least 2 separate plants in here, so I don't think it'll be too big. Normally I would not put this size plant in this size container, but these grow very fast, so I think they're going to fill it up fast, and I'll just have to help her out with the watering aspect of it until it takes root. But then I can give her my trellis, and I don't think you guys can see that, but you've seen it in other videos. And the reason why I'm struggling here is because I really want this in something that the plant can attach to, because it really likes to attach itself to things, and the leaves will get bigger and it will grow much faster. So definitely we want to I'm going to end up using up all my soil on this. You know what, I'm going to just do the other ones, and I'll come back to this, and then I'll show you the end result of this one, because this is going to take a lot of time and a lot of soil, and I don't want to make you guys wait while I mix my mixture. But I have 2 others here that I got planted, and I'm going to do it right away. This is my this is going to be for my Jade, and we got sunshine here today, folks. So nice when the sun is shining. And just found out that my mom lives in a senior living facility, and it's a very, very good facility. If you have anyone, if you live in Wisconsin and you have anyone that needs that type of place, I can't say enough about it. It's very, very clean. They have a little store in there. They have chapel services of different faiths. They have exercise room where they have an instructor that comes in a couple times a week. They have a cafeteria. They have movie night. They have Wii bowling. They have, you know, food that is prepared for them, and a sit-down meal twice a day. I mean, it's a really phenomenal place. And it's just a senior living. It's not a assisted living, although I believe they do have a partial assisted living wing, but that's quite expensive. I'm hoping my mom won't ever need that part, but and that's pretty much just people who need assistance bathing or remembering to take their medications or what have you. But if you're self-sufficient and you just need a place where you get a little help as far as, you know, having your meals right there and being able to do it. And they have a laundry facility, and they also have 2 separate types of apartments. My mom's got a 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath with a full kitchen, dining area, and living room. And my the other one, they have just 1 full bathroom, and then in place of the half bath, they have a stacking laundry facility if you choose to go that route. But it's really a nice place, and they take such good care of it. Okay, enough about that. So she's in there. That one's done. Oh yeah, anyways, I started to tell you, and I went off on my little side road again. they've been on lockdown because a couple of people tested positive through the virus, and they weren't taking any chances, so nobody could leave their apartment except for doctor appointments to go out or maybe to get your hair done or whatever, although they have a beautician there, they have a little store there, so, but no one could come in. And my mom was a real trooper. She didn't complain about it. She was, I don't know how she does it. They brought the meals to the rooms. You had to put a chair or a table outside your door, and they left the food there, and then when you were done, you put the empty tray and whatever back on the table, and they come get it. So that had to be a little hard. But they're opening up again, thank goodness. I'm so happy. I was so worried about those old people. Yeah, they got a beautician that comes in, I think, three days a week, and a little store. Oh, and the best part about it, when my mom lived in her home right after my dad died, I was so worried because I stopped there a lot in between my clients and running around in my real estate job, and I knew that if something happened to her, the chances are that I would be the one to find her, just because of the fact that I was there a lot. And I used to have nightmares that she was gonna fall down going down to do the laundry, and that I would find her at the bottom of the basement stairs, and I could not shake that. So when she told me she was open to moving and didn't want to stay in that house, I was so happy to hear that. And now the place that she's in, they actually have a little, one of those little door tags, and you put it on your door at night when you go to bed for the evening, and then you put it on when you get up in the morning. And if that tag is not on that door, you turn it, I guess, or you put it on at night and then you take it off when you get up in the morning. And if that tag hasn't been moved, they will knock, and if you don't answer, they'll knock again as they're coming in and holler out. And if you still don't answer, they will come all the way in to check to make sure you're okay. In addition to their emergency pull switches and stuff like that. But and I'm sure that they do that because people can die and no one would know that they're dead. So I was very, very happy to see that, to know that she's checked on twice a day. So I got things to be grateful for today. All right, that's it, folks, for my repotting. I'm not going to do anything else here, just because this one, when I went to pick it up this morning, two of the leaves fell off, and I felt another one, and then that fell off. These leaves were extremely dry. So I watered the plant, and I put this bag, and I put this in here to try to keep the bag up off the leaves so they don't get, don't stick and rot. And I'm just going to leave this like this for a day or two and see what happens. I don't want to give it any more water because, as you can see, the stems on this plant are the trunk of this plant. Those are very thick, and I'm assuming that they hold a lot of water. So I don't want to overwater it. So I'm just going to leave it like this for a couple of days and give it a little sunshine, and I think it'll be okay. The bottom leaves seem to be okay. So, and again, things happen in shipping. I don't get too upset about it usually. So and then my this guy here. So I'm going to go ahead and mix some more soil up and pot this up. I don't think I have enough in here for that. No. And that'll be it, I think. So I appreciate all of you for sticking with me and subscribing to my channel and leaving your comments and your thumbs up. That's so nice of you to take the time to do that. It means a lot to our channel, so when you guys do that. So don't forget to give me a thumbs up if you want to. I mean, if you didn't like the video, I wouldn't ask you to do that. But other than that, I'm going to keep moving on here and hopefully bring you some new and different things. And I want to say exciting, but I don't know if they're exciting to anybody but me, so I won't say that. But that's about it. Okay. You all have a great rest of your day, and I will have more videos coming in the next day or two, so stay tuned for that. Tune back in, and you'll get to see those. Okay. Have a nice day. Bye now.